Look, I know we're only halfway through the year. I know. But hear me out. 2026 has already been so stacked with great games that we just have to talk about it. Like, we can't wait until December.
See this spot? You think we can get here in one piece?
Yeah, we'll go, and if you don't get hurt, that means it's safe. Let's go!
There's too much good stuff. So today, we're rounding up the top 10 games you need to be playing right now in 2026. These are all out, all reviewed, all worth your time. Let's get into it.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
Starting off at number 10, Nioh 3. Look, I'll be honest, Team Ninja doesn't always get the credit they deserve. People talk about From Software all day, and rightfully so, but Team Ninja? These guys are really, really good at this. Nioh 3 adds open field exploration to the series for the first time, so it's not just corridor-to-corridor combat anymore. The world actually breathes a little. And the combat. Look, if you know Nioh, you know the combat. It's crunchy, it's technical, it demands something from you as a player. Critics are calling it the best in the series so far. If you've been sleeping on this franchise, honestly, this is a good time to wake up.
I am Honda Tadakatsu, retainer of Tokugawa. And who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa.
At number 9, Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection. And look, I'll be totally honest here. These games fly under the radar for a lot of people. Monster Hunter as a brand is massive, but Stories is kind of the quieter, weirder cousin. It's not about grinding and hunting. It's a full RPG with storytelling at the center of it and a real emphasis on mechanics. And somehow, Stories 3 got an even stronger response than Monster Hunter Wilds. That's saying something. If you've never touched a Stories game, this is actually a solid entry point. Don't let it pass you by.
These kind folks drove the thing off.
Who are they?
Does that really matter right now? Come here before you catch a cold.
Number 8, Mewgenics. Okay, hear me out on this one. This is from the creator of Binding of Isaac, so you already know the energy going in. It's weird, it's gross, it's quirky. You're breeding cats, literally collecting cats with different traits and genetics, breeding them together, and sending them into turn-based, position-based battles. It sounds absolutely insane, and it is, but here's the thing. It works. It's surprisingly deep. The gameplay has real substance to it. It's also got this early 2000s internet sense of humor that is just completely its own thing. It's an 88 on Metacritic. It's one of the bigger indie hits of the year. Don't sleep on it just because it sounds weird. Number 7, Saros. This is from Housemarque, the people behind Returnal. And if Returnal completely broke you and you never went back, I get it. But Saros is a little more approachable. Not easy, let's be clear, but a little more approachable. It's still a bullet hell, still roguelite, still third-person running and dashing and shooting through space. But there's actual character progression here, so even when you're losing runs and getting your butt kicked, you're still getting stronger. And when this game clicks, when you've got the air dash, the grappling hook, the parry all working together, it is genuinely addictive. Like properly, dangerously addictive. The atmosphere, the music, the visuals. It all just works. If you liked Returnal or you've been curious about it, Saros is the game. At number 6, Mixtape. This one kind of came out of nowhere for a lot of people and just completely stole the show. It's a narrative adventure built around music and nostalgia. The feeling of being young, figuring yourself out, and all those emotions you can't really put into words. The art style is gorgeous. The soundtrack is incredible. And the storytelling hits harder than most AAA games with massive budgets. Sometimes you don't need a game to blow your mind with mechanics. Sometimes you just need it to make you feel something. And that's exactly what Mixtape does. Don't skip this one.
What are you doing?
Oh, hey Jenny, we're making slushy recipes. It's like sport.
Cool.
Number 5, Pokemon Pokopia. And look, have you ever played Animal Crossing or Dragon Quest Builders and thought, this is great, but it needs Pokemon? Because that's basically what this is. You play as a Ditto that transforms into a human, and you're building out areas, attracting Pokemon, and they actually help you progress and build in return. It's charming, it's chill, it doesn't ask too much of you. But it's engaging enough that you just kind of lose time to it. And it blew up for a reason. I mean, finding a physical copy in stores was genuinely hard for a while. If you've got a Switch 2 and you want something with a totally different flavor, Pokopia is it. Number 4, Pragmata. This is a new IP from Capcom, which alone makes it worth paying attention to in a world full of sequels and remakes. You play as Hugh, a guy trapped on a space station with robots attacking him, and he teams up with a little android girl named Diana who can hack the enemies in real time. So it's one part Dead Space-style third-person shooting, one part hacking puzzle, and you're managing both simultaneously. It sounds complicated, but it actually feels really natural. And beyond the gameplay, it's just a clean, well-made single-player adventure. No unnecessary padding, no features crammed in just to justify the price tag. It's just a good video game from beginning to end. We really liked this one.
What do you want?
I want to go to Earth.
Number 3, Resident Evil Requiem, the 9th mainline Resident Evil game. And look, Capcom is just on a generational run right now. This game is brilliant because it does something really smart. It gives old fans like me exactly what we want. Leon Kennedy, Raccoon City, callbacks, that badass superhero zombie-stomping energy. But it also gives newer fans who got into the series through RE7 and Village that tight, tense first-person survival horror feeling through the new character Grace. You can actually play the whole thing in first or third person. It's scary. It's fun. It's nostalgic without being pandering. And I finished it wanting more. When a game leaves you like that, that's when you know it did its job. Game Informer called it Resident Evil at its finest. Hard to argue.
What is this?
Number 2, 007 First Light. The first Bond game in more than a decade. And IO Interactive, the people behind Hitman, absolutely nailed this. It's one part Hitman, one part Uncharted, one part Watch Dogs. A big, bombastic adventure with social stealth, hacking, hand-to-hand combat that feels solid, and third-person shooting that just works. They nail the spycraft element. Walking through environments, reading people, figuring out how to weasel your way through without blowing your cover. But when things go loud, the game handles that just as well. It's got that larger-than-life Bond feeling where you're always kind of in over your head, but somehow pulling it off. I had a couple small criticisms here and there, but honestly, this is just a really good old-fashioned video game adventure. Bond fans, this is a no-brainer.
When you offered me a ride, I was expecting something a little more airborne.
What can I say? I prefer comfort over speed.
I certainly wouldn't mind your expense account.
Sure it could be arranged?
And number 1, Forza Horizon 6. Long story short, it's the highest rated game of 2026 on Metacritic. 92 out of 100. 14 perfect 10/10 scores from major outlets. The 4th Forza Horizon game in a row to hit 91 or above. But here's the thing. The number that makes this feel justified is the location. Japan. Fans have been asking for Japan for years, and it turns out they were right to ask. Tokyo at night, the surrounding countryside, mountain passes, the variation in road types, the unique car culture. It all comes together to make this feel like a full meal of a racing game, not just more Horizon. The driving feels better. The physics feel better. It's just playground games doing what they do. Look, if previous Horizon games didn't win you over, I'm not going to promise this is the one. But if you've been a fan and you wanted something a little different, a little stronger, 6 is really top tier. Easily one of the best racing games of this generation. And that's 10 games, but honestly, there's more. It has been that kind of year. We couldn't fit everything. Nioh 3 fans, Mewgenics weirdos, Saros diehards. Let me know down in the comments what's been your favorite so far and what you think we missed. Chances are we left something out. That's just the nature of lists. If you liked this video and you want to talk games with us every week, the like button helps more than you'd think. And if you're new around here, welcome, hit subscribe. We do this all the time. We'll see you in the next one.